Hello everyone, what is up? And yeah, I know this is kind of spoilers for the chapter 1 movie, like the final remake and stuff. But there is a new survivors like updated list. This is all of the brand new survivors. Some of them were like not survivors before me, while others like weren't. Okay, I don't know where I was going with that, but basically some of them were survivors, some of them weren't, but now they are. So yeah. Also, there are some characters that I want to include, like Rebecca and Thomas. So there's basically gonna be a little side story, where basically after the chapter 3 movie, then they will be included. Meanwhile, they were basically just stranded in the main timeline. So yeah, let's begin with the second pilot episode. What the heck? What is this place? Dang, see, this place seems really nice. Yeah, maybe we could have permanent settlements in this area. Yeah, good point, Vinny. Maybe if we could find some materials here. There might be some corrupted, though. You never know. Maybe the darkness is just making an illusion and making us think that this is a safe world. I did see some weird girl, however, who had near identical tech to me. Come on, faker. It could just be a coincidence. You never know. Let's split up. Alright. Who do we go with though? What about this? Me, Stewie, and Penelope will go in one group. You, Vinny, and Adam will go in the next group. And Evil Stewie and Retep, you guys will go in as a third group. Evil Stewie, get that chainsaw prepared. Ha! Already on it! Well then let's do this. Let's do this, boys! What the hell is that? How am I supposed to know? Is it a dead body? It's breathing, you dumbass. Of course it's not a dead body. Alright, fine. I'll just poke it or whatever. This guy is tough, apparently. It seems that he's made out of some sort of energy. Okay, whatever the hell you want to do, don't try it. He might be a survivor. Hey, listen, bud. You never know. Wait, don't. Ah! What the hell do you want? What the hell? That was completely uncalled for! Oh, that almost hit me. See? Look what I told you! Wait what the hell? Listen, I know this is gonna sound confusing, but please just let us explain. Fine. Alright. Ooh, there's like some tech here. And then they were rummaging through it. God damn, this is some good tech. Yeah, maybe we could use this to finally free some other people. Who knows, maybe these people are a bunch of survivors as well. And, hey! What the hell are you intruders doing here? What the hell do you want? Yeah, get out of here! What the? Is that a talking dog? Arf. Yeah, but you are not sneaky about that, man. Listen, alright, we come in peace. Wait. Aren't you Adam West from freaking Family Guy? Yeah? Is this some trick? Is this some trick, Eric? What? I don't even know what's going on, too. Huh. So, like, what do you all want from us? Honestly, we just stumbled across this world. I'm not even kidding. We literally just got here, like, a few minutes ago. We don't know what's going on either. We're equally as confused as you are. What the hell? It's like a survivor palace out here, Stewie. Yeah, this seems amazing. We need to contact them immediately. Guys, do y'all hear that? What's going on? Oh, no, they were not kissing. This is not doomed Yuri. Do any of y'all want to check it out? I'll go, I guess. Wait a second. There you are. Whoa. What do you want from me? Also, I think I recognize you. I saw you a few minutes ago. So Zyra fell. Get back here. Actually, wait. What's going on over there? Shh. Francel, what's going on? I don't know, I just randomly stumbled across these 3 babies? Aw, you guys are adorable! Get the hell away from me! Bertram, calm the hell down! Anyways, we come from the Family Guy timeline, and, well, I'm assuming you're in a very similar situation to us. Very much so, actually. So, Francel? Yeah? We discovered some, odd people, to say the least. Oh! Adam! Vinny, there you guys are! You know these people! Is that a child?! What the fuck?! Okay, Francel, I know this doesn't seem like the right time right now, but we just found these 2. What? Yes, Francel, that's my doppelganger. It's very complicated. No, buddy, that's my doppelganger right there. See? Shut up, evil Stewie. The only reason you're not doing this is because Peter is dead. Okay, that sounds kind of insensitive. Not gonna lie, whoever you are. Shut it. Wait, is that a freaking alien? How did you know? That's kind of racist. Phantom Von, what's going on here? Wait, Vinzash1, what is it? I think these are the people that my radar caught a few days ago. Or not a few days ago, more like a few minutes ago. Basically, I was testing out some new tech with my portals, and I created a radar that scans if there's any potential threats. How do I know they're gonna be potential threats? If they have bits of darkness on them. And I'm guessing this is what my signal caught. Huh. I guess I do still have a bit of the darkness left in me. In my head. After I got shot in the arrow. Thanks to you! You're lucky that's in the past. Nah, you're lucky that's in the past. Okay, guys, stop arguing. I'm gonna bring the council. The council? Yeah, that sounds pretty edgy, not gonna lie. Just let me bring them over here real quick. Huh. She has very similar tech to me. How so? The rocket boots, the little jacket thingy, the eye thing? I don't know how to call it. The gun mainly. It's catching me off guard. Well, hey, hers is red, yours is blue. Mine turned red when I fought against the Synthol, Penelope. Alright, chill. So, there's a very odd occurrence going on outside right now, and I feel like it'd be a crime to not show you guys. Well, then show it. Fine. Let me teleport all of you there real quick. And yes, they're capable of teleportation, but only throughout the entire Safehaven. What the? This is a bunch of Family Guy characters! That's kind of the whole point. Oh, look at the little baby! Can you all stop babying me for crying out loud? Haha. Imagine being babied. That's actually wild. Aw, this guy's cute! Let me go! Okay, whoever you are, you might want to put him down. Why? He's cute. I'm gonna kill you! Whoa! You don't want to mess with me, bucko? Oh, hell no! She has fire powers! Wait. You guys have powers? Yeah. Basically the entire reason why we have a lot of survivors. We use these powers to protect. But the strongest wielders of said powers, well, they're all combined. What? Did you say? Okay, whoa, this baby is awfully hostile, but yes, they're all fused into this weird amalgamation. Is it like, let me describe it. There's this main person who did all the killings, you know, he's like the vassal, and then there's aspects from the two other people he killed, and then the third person he killed is just sitting there in the middle of his chest. Well, there's also shadow wings, tentacle, like claw thingies. He has golden hair. But you got most of that description right. This is worse than I thought. What? What is it? And then Jed and Penelope were basically flexing their technology. I'm just gonna get Welburn to talk with Adam. Well, these two were talking to Vinny, so yeah. And then they were still talking to each other. And then these two were still babying Bertram. Yes, headcanon. What? What is it? Do you guys just so happen to have this weird, like, boss of the corruption thingy who happened to corrupt one of your friends? Sadly, that's what happened to not just Elise, but most of my friends, because now she's completely fused with some of them, and that basically destroys our chances of bringing them back from the corruption. My god, that's almost like what Brian could do. Who's Brian? I mean, I know who Brian is, but how is he in this context? Basically, me and Brian were supposed to fight the darkness, but Brian fell down the stairs out of all things and got corrupted. And now, after he fought against Vinny, from what Vinny told me at least, he has become a monster. He even corrupted Seth MacFarlane. Wait, that's almost like what happened with our creator. Except he doesn't have a given name yet. We just call him the creator because we don't have any names for him. This is deeper than we last thought. What's going on here? These guys have a very similar story to ours. Most of the corrupted people they faced are the same being. And, all the events are near identical towards each other. And this matters how? Because maybe we can learn from this. Better yet, we can counter this. And then, well, we might not be able to free everyone, but we will be able to at least liberate our worlds from the darkness. Huh. I guess that seems right. And wait, why does your tech look so similar to mine? The eye gear, the gun, the vest, the boots? Well, honestly, I don't know. Jed made these for not just me, but the entire rest of the council, and I guess these two, I mean, you two had very similar ideas. What about it? Wait, that gear looks like the gear I made. I could say the same thing about you. Alright, no need to get hostile. This is getting weirder and weirder by the day. Can you guys stop babying Bertrand, for crying out loud? This is serious. Alright, fine. Finally! So annoying! And then they were basically yapping and stuff. So what's going on here? They're in a very similar situation to us. And maybe it's not a coincidence. You know what? I know it isn't a coincidence. I have a feeling that House and whoever this person that is trying to take over your world, what's his name again? The Void is what we call him. Now, I know his name is what was originally the Entity, but I felt like that was a bit rushed, you know, also like a bit last second. So I wanted to change his name to The Void. And honestly, it sounds really cool, like The Void. It's actually a pretty cool name, not gonna lie. So yeah. Yeah. This Void guy and the house, or house, I guess, might be working together. Dang. You know, I kind of want to be a little bit comedic here. Kind of sad how a freaking house is taking over your world. I'm guessing he was named that because he is the one that houses the darkness before it rapidly spread towards all of Quahog. Yeah, true. Hey, who knows? Maybe you guys can have a permanent residence here. I mean, we are in a pretty desperate need for some more survivors. Especially since this next invasion we'll do is our biggest one yet. We're hoping to get some really powerful allies on our side. Wait, you didn't tell me about this. Because me and Vince-1 and Phantom Von have been working on this plan for quite a while. Mainly, I recruited Vince-1 and Phantom Von specifically for this plan because they have very similar powers to people from that world. And we might be able to recruit even more powerful allies. Vince-1, how did I get you two mixed up? Show them, I guess. Alright. I'm interested in this plan. Our two main people that we want to... Are three. It should be three, actually. Three main people we want to capture here are Volturnus.MSI. Basically some horror version of what we call Vince. There's also that time MSI Parasite X. I call him that because I wanted to not get him confused. Basically, in his timeline, he ends up taking all his creations back. And last but certainly not least, Rescript. Rescript? Huh. Mighty interesting. He sure is mighty interesting. He, by far, might be the most powerful out of the three we're trying to target. He's able to create, destroy, and intrude domains. He can also mimic other people, like Volturnus, Parasite X, and me. And also some others, but that's the main vassals he uses. He has a lot of unique powers, like being able to combine all of our powers into one. And basically, he's quite powerful. Huh. You know what? We had some of our own plans, but I guess we could help you guys with this. Let's just pray it goes well. Because Void is going after the Volturnus timeline as well. So, hopefully all will go well. Hey guys, what's the update going on? Or how's the progress? I don't know. Well, your friend and I made a plan. In a few months, days, whatever it is, we will go after the Volturnus timeline. And also, I got this weird, like, hijacking, you know, when I was trying to, like, look for signals. I ended up finding this. And then it was basically, like, Volturnus' hijacking from the, like, the last movie, you know, Chapter 2 movie. So, you guys might want to watch the Chapter 2 movie. Ugh, that guy looks scary. No wonder why he seems powerful. And also because I don't want to talk about it. Wait, what? Yeah, it's like it's like a personal reason of mine, but you know, we literally just met, so I don't think you need to know that. Alrighty then. It's like, where could we stay? There's a house, like, there's a pretty big house, like, right around there, and once neighborhood. Oh shoot, that place looks really nice. It's got multiple rooms. Yeah, and don't worry, the beds are still intact. This is basically like a world. This is basically like our world, but there's no humans. So it's literally like what if every single human left, like just now. So all the tech and all the stuff should still be working. Nice. You know, I feel like we can do this. Yeah, our luck has gotten pretty exponential. Guys, just don't. Because from what Stewie has been telling me, even though he managed to pick up a lot of survivors, I feel like the darkness is the one that benefits from our interaction the most. How? Yeah, how? Don't you guys remember? The house is in control of a very powerful Brian and Synthol. Meanwhile, the Void is in control of a very powerful Elise and the Elemental Phoenix, who arguably is stronger than the Synthol because he has a magma, shadow, lasers, and lightning powers under his belt. Or under their belt? What is the Elemental Phoenix's gender? Where the hell did that come from? But I mean, like, considering it's like made out of 4 dudes, I feel like it would be a dude. Because like if there was like if there was like 2 girls instead of 2 dudes, and then it, okay, I don't know why we're having this conversation. It was just so out of nowhere. But you're right. The Elemental Phoenix is very powerful. Oh, that sounds bad. I almost died to him. You know, I was trying to be free and all, but then the Synthol almost re-corrupted me. It was thanks to evil Stewie and Vinny that I managed to break free from the darkness once and for all. I did sacrifice an arm, however. You know, one of our friends was in a very similar situation to you. I think it was Pauline. Yeah, she lost her arm in an encounter against Khalid. You know, when she was corrupted, Khalid, like, you know, fought with not against Rain, but with Rain a little bit too hard, and the darkness, it slashed her arm basically. Well, Khalid slashed her arm, and then, you know, when we freed her, we gave her some cool arm cannons. So maybe we could do the same for you. Huh? That'd be nice. Alright then. Take me to your lab. Sure. And then basically Jed, Rain, and Retep went to Jed's like cool workshop. What do we do now? I'm just gonna bring evil Stewie to my friends real quick. Hey guys, I found this awesome killer baby in a portal. What? This cool baby has a chainsaw. Aw, hell yeah, this baby is cool. Oh yeah, and also, the reason why I couldn't record yesterday is because there was this annoying chainsaw that was like going on. I mean, it stopped, but it would then randomly come back whenever I wanted to like record a video. So yeah, I really wanted to record a video today, and now I can, but it's just very annoying. So, and then basically these 3 like came back and stuff. Wait, where did Retep and Evil Stewie go? Oh, Evil Stewie is literally right there with Phantom Vaughn, you know, the yellow-haired person, and Retep is over there getting a new arm cannon. What? You guys are just giving out arm cannons like it's a giveaway? Yeah, Jed has basically refined his like techniques on how to make stuff. He's really good at it, actually. Like, you know, he gave me and Leah some really awesome gear that just so happened to look a lot like your gear now that I really think about it. Yeah, speaking of tech, we need to refine our tech more. You know, we need to secure this win. Because if we don't secure at least one of them, even if we like, you know, Volturnus is here and then Parasite X. What the hell was that? I think that's the portal closing in. Well, that's not a good sign. That probably means the darkness is up to something and it just doesn't want us to see it. Alright, house. Still can't believe why you picked that damn name, but where are we going? Are we finally gonna beat evil? We're gonna beat Stewie once and for all? No. It's way too early for that. Especially since we lost Adam West, Yeah, see what I mean? This goddamn construction is so annoying to deal with. Like, genuinely. One like equals one less construction interruption. Damn, that rhymed. Ah, there you are, my old friend. Ha! How's it going? It's doing quite well for me, honestly. I just took over the entirety of the Family Guy world. Well, not really. There's a couple stragglers. Well, believe me, I have a lot more stragglers to deal with. But they're either somewhat powerful or just a bunch of weaklings. I have a lot of power on my side, including the elementals. Sure. Permission to speak. Granted. The elementals is a pretty weird name. Huh, so these are your puppets, huh? Gotta say, these puppets have a lot in common to mine. Yeah, that's the point. Remember our bet a few, eons ago? Basically, we try and copy each other and see whoever does it best. And judging by what, I've constructed here, I think I've won that bet, buddy. How so? Well, first of all, my puppets have elemental powers for crying out loud. And when they fuse, oh buddy, that little synthol of yours is gonna do nothing. You're lucky we aren't a bunch of enemies and that we're actually pretty good allies. Huh, so this Adam guy is stronger than me, huh? Haha, sure as hell is. Oh, you wanna go? Oh, alright! Magma Fist! Ah! No fighting! Ha! Fine. Quagmire's so dead. Yeah, well, you're lucky we're working together. Jeez. This is weird. Yeah, I know. Peter, are you gonna speak or what? He quite literally can't speak, Joe! Interesting. Yeah, you guys have a pretty weird dynamic. Also, what is that dog doing over there? Oh, that's Brian. He's one of my more stronger vessels. Did I forget to mention that he corrupted this world's creator? Huh, buddy, Elise did literally the same thing. And she made sure that the creator was under our control. Because Parasite X also helped her. Parasite X? Right here, buddy. I'm right here. Oh, my bad. Huh, he seems pretty powerful too. Yeah. So, what's this whole meeting even about anyway? Well, I've just gotten survivor intel from Francel and Stewie before, the portal closed. I got a little dark spy. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, he speaks in Morse code nowadays. He rarely speaks, because, I merely gonna rip his face out. Ha, relatable. You just hate it. You just hate it when, you accidentally rip someone's face out. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, they're going after one of the strongest worlds in this timeline. Or one of the strongest timelines, I should say. That is accessible through the Midway. The Volturnus.msi timeline. Ooh, I've heard of that. Yeah, I was about to tell you about it as well. What I'm saying is we should join forces once more, friend, and take over this world. Mainly, this motherfucker named Rescript. He's one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful, in the Volturnus.msi timeline. He mimics Volturnus, Vince-1, and Parasite X's powers. Well, not your Parasite X, but the Parasite X from that timeline. He can access domains, make his own domains, and like destroy them within a snap. His forms are very powerful, so, dang. We were just about to go after the swapped world, too. How sad. Whatever. I think we'll just focus on that right after this. Another world for us to take over? Yes, Elise. It sure as hell will be. And I think I'll let you have some action this time around. Because you know what? You didn't get enough of that. You know, Adam got his fair share. So, I feel like it's time for you to shine. And Parasite X, too. Alright! It's time to show them my mimicking capabilities. When could you do that? Oh, believe me, buddy. I've been doing this for a really long time now. Whoa! You can mimic people? Well, not really. I can only really mimic people who are under, you know, my control. This Elise person is very interesting. Yup, she just learned how to do that. And best believe, my final form is something insane. But I can't really show it, because I can only really use it once I'm severely, like, you know, hurt or weakened. So, once that happens, then I can activate my final form. Okay, but like, what's really the purpose of this meeting? To work together and take over the Volturnus timeline. Then, with the powers of at least one out of the 3 people we're trying to target, we'll then be able to destroy remnants of other worlds. I heard there was a few more pieces left of the main timeline. Mainly, there's 2 people stranded in there, I heard. From, you know, Cleveland, trying to observe what's going on in the Midway. Really? Who? Well, no, it's not really 2 people, but I can't confirm. I can only confirm that 2 people are there. Actually, that sounded really weird. There's actually 2 more people. What? Why did you save this until now, Cleveland? Hey, you're lucky I didn't save it until much later. Alright. You're lucky you can actually speak back to your master, but what is it? There's 4 people, basically. Rebecca, Thomas, Robert, and Portia. The latter 2 are Lionel's friends. They were basically unconscious after the attack on Khalid, and I'm gonna say, Void, how in the hell did you manage to forget random side characters? See, that's the thing. They're random side characters. But Rebecca has, like, blood powers. Interesting. Well then, my apologies. For now, Adam, Elise, it's time for you to be sent on your missions. And, you know what? I want to use this as a little bonding experience. Quagmire and Brian, you follow them as well. Sure, I guess. And you guys might as well have to bring the rest of your puppets there. Okay, does Brian actually not speak? Oh, he only speaks under my command. Snaps. Yeah, basically. That was kind of an awkward introduction. Oh, and those mimicking powers that Elise has? Well, I have basically the same thing, but I haven't really refined it yet since it's worse. Or not really worse, it's just that I can't really get used to it that well, considering it's from other cartoons instead of my own allies. Interesting. So, yeah. Alrighty then. Well, I think... You know what? I feel like we don't really need to use the Elemental Phoenix and Synthol. Well, I don't know about Synthol, maybe you have to use him, but Adam, well, he's grown reliant outside of the Elemental Phoenix. He has a new form that he used against a couple weaklings. ironic how you're calling them weaklings. They gave me a pretty tough time, but one magma fist was enough. Alright. So, here's the gist. Elise and her vassals will go after Thomas. Adam might have to go after Rebecca. So, I'm gonna have to target my own girl, huh? What about Robert and Portia? Maybe Khalid? I don't know. I feel like it's not worth it, not gonna lie. Yeah, which is why I had another idea in mind. Johnston! That's right, I'm here this time around. Okay, buddy, are you sure this is gonna work? And I have another person on my sleeve. Yes, Pauline is gonna remain... Actually, I don't want Pauline to be corrupted. But at the same time, I feel like it does kinda make sense. Whatever, I'll probably make it so that, like, Johnston mimics Pauline and Lionel. Yeah, because he gained a new ability. Show him. Alright. Boom and boom. What? How did you do that? Lionel and Pauline aren't even corrupted. Well, I managed to steal a bit of their essence before they got uncorrupted. And that's how I managed to mimic them. It was a very difficult process. Huh. I can't believe some random side character of yours is gonna have quite an influence on our plans. I am mildly insulted by that, not gonna lie. Yeah, my bad. Welp, it's time to send you three down there. And same goes for you two. Make sure you two get along. I know you two still hate each other. Got it.